It was a cold, stormy Friday night. The rain had been falling nonstop since sunset, and by the time I got home from work, I was drenched and exhausted. Power was out again, so I lit a candle, ate a quiet dinner, and sat near the window, just listening to the storm. Everything felt heavier than usual, like the night was waiting for something. At around 11 p.m., I heard soft knocks on my front door. It wasn't the wind, it wasn't a branch, it was a knock. I stood up, walked slowly to the door, and called out asking who was there, but I didn't get any reply. I peeked through the curtain, but there was no one there. I stood there for a bit, listening to the rain, and finally turned back towards my bedroom. But then I heard the knocks again, but louder this time. I rushed back, heart pounding, but still there was no one outside. But then I noticed something on the porch, wet footprints leading away from the door. But strangely, my gate was still locked from the inside. Now I was unsettled. I locked the door again, checked every window, and sat down on the couch with the candle close by just listening. For over 30 minutes, nothing happened. But then at around 12 a.m., I heard the knocks again. But this time, it wasn't from the front door. It came from inside the house. I stood up, slowly turning toward the hallway. To my greatest surprise, my bedroom door was wide open. I could remember clearly, I had shut it earlier. I then stepped into the hallway, candle trembling in my hand, and that's when I saw something strange. In the middle of the hallway floor, there was a single wet footprint. No trail, no second print, just one. I stood there staring at it for what felt like forever. I then walked backwards in fear, locked myself in my room, and listened. But I never heard the knocks again. I eventually fell asleep with the candle still burning. But to this day, I still get chills whenever I think about it, and how that single footprint got to the hallway is still a mystery.